Kelly. I'm going to talk about different roller sets and a couple different products today. I'm going to start off with rollers, and I'm going to start off with half-inch rollers. A half-inch roller is going to be your best option for if you're looking for that Shirley Temple barrel roll curl and your hair is 3 inches or longer. You could even use it in a mid-length cut to give it a lot of bounce. The best half-inch roller is the Remington Tight Curl set. Now, they haven't made these in probably over 20 years, and so they're really hard to find. This set is actually from when I was a cheerleader in the early 2000s. We used to put rollers in our ponytails, and this is a great set. First of all, because you get a lot of half-inch rollers. The entire set is half-inch rollers, and there's a lot of them. The other great thing about this is they get really hot, like lava hot. The other awesome thing about it is they don't have any velvet or flocked on the outside. It's a smooth plastic, which can be a preference for some people. Some people think that the velvet on the outside of rollers can give a little bit of frizz. They have an internal core made out of metal. They say that there's a wax core inside. These, since they are in such high demand and they haven't been around for 20 years, they can be pretty expensive. You can find them on eBay and resale sites for about $50 to $75, and then additional shipping on top of that. So this is quite the investment to go with blue rollers. So if you're not finding them in a closet, or if you're not getting them from a friend, you may consider a different option. One set that a lot of people go with is this Conair set, because you do get 8 half-inch rollers. Now, this set is available. You can buy it online, and it is a really moderate price. The problem is that the rollers don't have any internal core. They're just a piece of molded plastic, and so it really only gets as hot as a hairbrush, and it loses heat a lot faster. One good thing though is that they are really lightweight because they don't have a core, so they're going to be really comfortable. They're a good option, but not the best. So this is a Remington. I'm a fan of Remington over Conair. I think they're just made a little bit better. This set is available on Amazon and at a moderate price, but you only get 4 half-inch rollers out of this whole set. The rest are about an inch roller. The other drawback to this set is that the space that you have to roll the hair on is really slim. So you are losing about ½ inch of roller space going with this set. It has these really nice grips so that they're nice and cool when you're rolling the hair, but you really don't have the space like you do on the blue roller. This set is also flocked, which can help when you're trying to get that tension in the roller when you're rolling it in. This set I think of as kind of the older sister to the Tight Curl Remington set. This set is called Smart Setter, and it's available, lots of them are available on eBay. I actually have 2 sets of these that I use in my own hair. This has a ton of 1-inch curls, which is something that I like for my own hair. I actually have 2 sets of these. I will heat them up at the same time and only use the blue rollers. If you have a tot that has longer hair or a lot of hair, you might go with this set for the 1-inch curlers. These have that internal metal wax core. They are super long. They've got tons of room on the roller, and they heat up really fast, and they have this great rubber coating on it that allows you to really get the tension when you're rolling, but not have any of the frizz. Another kind of gimmick thing that is actually pretty convenient is when you heat these up, the outside of the roller turns white when it's ready to go in your hair, when it's fully heated. This set has 4 half-inch rollers on there, and I love these so much that I will take my tight curls set and replace some of these blues with the purples. They are exactly the same roller, except for a little bit of rubber on the outside. And again, these were made probably my set was made in 1995, and they just do not make them like they used to. I love that set. Okay, let's talk a little bit about product. Hot sets is what you're going to use before the hair goes into the roller. The 11 is sold as a heat protectant iron guard. So what you're going to look for is the 22. The 22 creates this cast on the curl that keeps the curl sleek and formed when it's drying on the hot roller. Also, it's nice when you're spraying the hair before you put it up in the roller, having it just a little bit damp with the hot sets is going to make it a lot more manageable putting it up into that roller. Elnet and Freeze It spray are my two favorite sprays. Elnet is kind of your building spray. So as you're using it, as your hair is coming down, you are brushing it through and building up the Elnet spray in your hair. To finish it, at the very end, you use the Freeze It Mega Spray. This is really popular. You'll see it in any makeup room. It has a really nice finish and holds extremely well. It is available pretty much anywhere, including Walmart, Target, but sometimes it can be a little hard to find. They put it on the bottom shelf or even the bottom corners. Another thing I always have is rat tail combs. I buy the multi-pack, super cheap ones with the plastic ends. I go ahead and I mark my roller length on the end of the rat tail to help me with sectioning. I just mark how much hair will fit on my roller, so when I'm going in and making those sections, it's just a really quick visual of how much hair I need to put in that section. I also break off one of the teeth of the comb to match that section. You may have seen me use what I call flags in my last video. I use paper towel, not toilet paper. Toilet paper is used a lot. I think it's available in most hotel rooms when you're on the go. Everybody's got toilet paper. But when you're using the hot sets, I really feel like it can start to disintegrate and get sticky, and you end up with a big mess if you're using kind of low quality toilet paper. So what I do is I just take a second to cut up a couple sheets of paper towel. It's a lot stronger, and you can just cut it into maybe a 2-inch long, and then whatever the width of your roller is. And you can fold it over your rat tail comb and leave it to the side. Section with one rat tail comb, and you've got this preloaded, so you can just reach up. Okay, let's talk about clips and pens. If you have a 1/2-inch roller, I would highly recommend using a butterfly clip. That's what they're called on Amazon and a few other places. Butterfly clips are straight across. You can see sometimes that they have a curve. You're going to want the straight across ones. I have a brand on Amazon that I really like, and they are just a little bit stronger and a little bit sturdier than the Sally's brand. But they both work great. You're just going to look for that straight across, and they work perfectly on these 1/2-inch rollers. Now, if you're going larger than a 1/2 inch, you're probably going to want to start using the pen that comes with the set, or if you bought an older curler set on eBay and it's lost the pens, they're really easy to find replacement ones on Amazon. Just use the correct pen size for your roller. Remember, the rollers are the diameter, not the circumference. So if you have a roller that is properly positioned inside the section and rolled to the correct tension, I don't think you would have any problem using a pen. I think people get a little bit intimidated by the pens, thinking that it's not going to hold their curler in their hair. But I promise you, if you get your sectioning right, you get your tension correct, and you place that curler where it needs to be, right in the center of that section, it is going to hold with your pen, and you're not going to get any creasing or any wobbliness, and it's going to work great. I don't know who has good luck with these clips. I feel like they're everywhere. I don't think they're strong enough. I really don't like to use them. They give a lot of creasing. They give me weird lines. I much rather use a pen. I think this is a much better option than these clips. I don't even know what they're called. They've been around forever. Okay, so just a recap of what I liked and I think you should have in your toolbox is the Freeze It Mega Spray, 22 Redken hot sets, a bunch of butterfly clips, a whole pack of rat tail combs, your paper towels cut up into your squares, and any kind of Remington set. My favorite is the Smart Sets or the Tight Curl set, and you can find it on eBay. All right, I hope that was helpful, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.